What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Kind of Funny Morning Show. The first one in a very long time.
It's been a while, man. I feel like we crammed conservatively 4 weeks into last week.
Yeah.
We really did.
And it was good.
At one point,
to pay
you and Greg were just walking around, and Kevin and I were like, okay, now. And we fed you a power bar, and you just went right back out there and made content.
Like you were just
it was beautiful.
My mouth would naturally fall open, and you just slip something
Just put one piece of food in there and was like,
yum,
yum, yum, yum.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it was necessary. We made a shit ton of videos.
We made a lot of videos.
Yeah.
And when I say we, I mean predominantly you, Andy, Greg, Cool Greg, and Kevin.
Yeah.
I did my part.
You did your part.
I did some stuff. I got on the Veer Zoom bike.
Zoom Let's Play, and she was happy with that. What I didn't realize was that we didn't have direct feedback.
No, sure didn't.
So
went in there anyway.
What happened was we all went to E3 last week, and we made, I don't know, approximately 50 videos. I think I haven't done a final count. I don't know, but it was a lot of videos, a lot of reaction stuff, a lot of behind closed doors, a lot of Let's Plays, a lot of stuff. Nick only booked on 3 things total, I think, compared to I think I had 30 something things booked.
Yeah.
So that's an idea for you for how busy we were. But one of the things you were booked on was a Let's Play of a thing called Verzoom.
Yeah.
Which is VR when you're on a bike, so that
so what it is
simulates
it's another workout game, right? And there's a full suite of games they have. They sell the bike, or you can get little attachments if you're like me and you happen to have your own bike at home. Yeah. I don't have my own bike at home.
Oh, okay.
But if you are one of those people that does spinning at home or whatever, and you want to put on a VR headset and do it, they sell that. But when we got there, I was like, oh, this is gonna be hilarious. Kevin was on time, everyone was good. I'm going through the demo myself because there was no one there. Yeah. And I'm like, I'm just gonna play around with this. I hear Kevin's voice coming, and he's laughing at me as he's walking. Yeah. And he gets closer, the laugh just gets louder. Yeah. And we get there, and Kevin's like, hey, can we get direct feed? And the guy just looked at him like he said a word that the guy's never heard before. Because it was playing on like a Samsung device, like a Galaxy device. The guy's like, I don't know how to do that. And we're like, cool, we're just gonna do it. We're just gonna go ahead and film me.
So you can see the Let's Play over on youtube.com/kindoffunnygames of Nick just kind of on this bike with a VR headset going like this, and you don't know what he's playing.
It's hilarious.
It's so funny. Oh, I love it. I love it. So here's the thing, Kevin.
Yo.
Are you seeing the chat?
What's the chat saying?
Talking about my mic?
Yeah, you sound kind of weird, but I brought up your levels a little bit.
Okay.
So yeah, you sound a little odd, but like I don't know why.
Tim's mic is way lower, as if it's off.
It's not lower, and it isn't off, so...
Okay.
Let me hear it. Just you talk right now.
Hey, what's up, guys? We're doing a mic check right now here on the garbage truck.
Is it plugged in fully, Nick?
Let me check. Guys, I'm going down for the mic.
Go down
not for other reasons.
Where's it even go?
Nobody knows. We're going to find it. Trace it back, way back. Hold on a sec. It is... not plugged in fully.
Oh. Not plugged in fully.
How about now?
Big Kev Coelho knows what the fuck is up.
Try that.
Does it sound better now?
Sounds exactly the same.
Sounds exactly.
Is it because these mics are on? The podcast mics?
They're not on. Like, they're plugged in, but they're not on.
Do you want to just give him a different mic?
Maybe. I mean, I brought your levels up a little bit, and now you sound fine. Like, you sound like Nick.
Seems like a directional issue.
No.
Tap on it. Tap on it.
Just step on my own
mic.
Oh, yeah,
no, it's definitely, there's something wrong with that mic. That must be broken.
Do we have another mic?
Yeah,
we do have another mic. Why don't we do that? I will.
Want me to just pull up a podcast one for right now?
No, just go ahead and pull up. There should be another one down there.
Stand by. I'll find it for you. Why don't you give me that one?
I'm going to give you this one.
Oh, no, I'm unplugging it.
On here.
Let go. Let's take this out of the rotation. Off to a great start, everyone. It's gonna be great. And then this mic, Kev, I'm giving him.
That sounds great.
All right, cool.
I'm sorry, I'm working on something else over here.
That's okay. There's a third mic plugged in. I'm not sure which one it is, but I'm giving him that one.
Can you?
Yeah.
Connect me?
Now, I want to call attention to something while Kevin's figuring that out.
I'm talking now. What's up, guys? Hopefully this sounds much better.
Maybe a lot of you guys.
Good. There we go. We did it. Good job, Big Kev Dog.
I guess that mic's broken, so that's a fun thing to find out.
Well.
What were you about to say, Nick?
We've been breaking a lot of mics lately. We broke one of the podcast mics, too.
Really tragic.
I just wanted everyone to notice something real quick.
What do you want to notice?
That I got a new sipper cup.
Woohoo!
And not only that, but I was able to find one that is almost identical to the producer colors.
I love that.
So here we go. You're gonna see a lot of this ugly.
Oh, and it's a Starbucks one?
Fuck yes, Starbucks
Hell
one,
yeah.
dog. I don't cheat.
Put it up to Tim's shirt.
It's pretty close. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? There it is.
There it is.
Where'd it go?
It is really close. That's good job.
Yeah. Yeah.
I like it. I like how it feels. I like how it feels.
I like how it feels too, everyone. Oh my goodness.
Hey, is the new morning show anything like the old morning show?
Yeah,
Sure is.
The new morning show is the same morning show. So, Nick, how you been?
Good. I took a little bit of the weekend off. As you guys know, I went down to visit my father. It's actually his birthday and Father's Day, right one day away from each other.
Oh, that's perfect.
So he kind of got asked out on that one, but it's great for me and my brother. Hung out with him, hung out with Elena, my mom. We made some pizza,
Elena.
which was fantastic.
Yeah.
Watched a few movies over the weekend, relaxed a little bit, and then Sunday came home, did work, did the rest of the graphics that I needed to do for the new Kind of Funny Games Daily Show, which is happening right after this, which means we got to get going.
We do.
How are you doing?
I'm doing great.
Yeah?
A lot of changes here at Kind of Funny. Today is a big day.
Let's go through it
June
real quick.
19th.
Yes.
A day we have touted for a month now.
A day that will
Yeah.
live forever in, not infamy, but
It'll live in
Fame?
something. It'll live in something.
Fame?
So,
Famey.
actually, hold on. Let me try to
Andy.
pull up a little something.
Sure.
Something. Kev, I'm gonna put a new link into the thing for you to bring up. Let's see. Where is this? Greg tweets a lot.
what are you looking for? Oh, you're looking at the full content schedule.
Yeah. All right. Cool. Kev,
When you
it's
look
the
at it, when
very
you look at
top.
it like that, you think, wow, these guys are making a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
And you're right. We are making a lot of
And
stuff.
you are
a lot
right.
of great stuff.
Are they seeing this?
They sure are.
Awesome. So here we have it, the new upcoming content schedule. You can see this in detail over
Take
on
me through it, Big
Greg's Twitter. But today, Monday, June 19th, Kind of Funny Games Daily debuts for the first time ever.
We're excited.
At 11:45, right here on twitch.tv/kindoffunnygames. Now, a lot of people have been asking, is this going to be a podcast? Is this going to go up on YouTube? Yes, it's just like
all
the
of
morning
it.
show.
It's all of it. It's the same as this, except whereas this will still be a garbage truck on fire, that will actually be less of a garbage truck on fire, from what I understand.
Yeah.
We're actually going to try to give you in-depth news, or analysis at least, of video games. Here,
And
we're going to
news,
just gloss over shit. Maybe we'll talk about news. Maybe we won't. Maybe we'll just make fun of Candy Andy the whole time.
Maybe.
Probably not. We
Who
love
the
you,
fuck
Candy
knows?
Andy.
The morning show, now it's about shenanigans, movies, TV, entertainment, all
Yeah,
that
we're gonna have a
type of
lot.
stuff.
All of it's gonna be fun, by the way. I mean, I don't want to paint this in a picture of like you're getting fucking Ted Koppel in about 45 minutes. Not happening.
Yeah.
But you are getting Greg and Andrea's here today. Mm-hmm. So she'll be on the show today, which is gonna be fantastic.
So Kind of Funny Games Daily, the spiritual successor to PS I Love You. It is,
Right.
but now it's about the entire industry, daily news, daily hot takes on all the games and
hot
all
takes.
the stuff like
Hot
that.
takes.
But you can subscribe now on podcast services. It's not on all of them yet, but it is on iTunes. So you can
Right.
check it out. If you search for Kind of Funny Games Daily, you can subscribe now and have a good time. Tuesday, June 20th, tomorrow, Party Mode, our new Let's Play show, will debut.
Excited for this. I'm excited for two reasons for this. One, it's a great show.
Yeah.
Two, probably the best graphics I've ever done in my
It's
life.
fucking awesome. Oh my
Probably
God.
the intro title scene for this it just came together fast.
It's hotness, man.
I put it together. I was like, I feel like God did on that seventh day. Mm-hmm. I can rest.
Yeah, no.
I nailed it.
Fantastic.
I fucking nailed it, everyone.
So it debuts only on patreon.com/kindoffunnygames at the $1 or above level for everybody. Because we have a new thing. All the Patreon tiers, well, they're not all different, but our Patreon tiers overall are different. We've revamped our Patreons to simplify them a little bit. But really what it comes down to is now at the $1 level, you can watch the Game Over Greggy show or the Gamescast live when we record them. Oh, and in addition to that, you get all of our extra shows early. So Party Mode on Kind of Funny Games, you can get it a day early for just $1. That's a good damn deal. Then on, also tomorrow on Tuesday, you can watch the Game Over Greggy show live when we record it.
It's going to be fun.
At around 3 p.m. Pacific time.
I'm so scared about this. I just want everyone to know that this is the perk I was most scared about. Because they were like, guys, it's going to be great. People are going to love watching it live. And I'm like, yes, but 1 out of every 10 times I say something that could be world ending for me.
No, you've gotten a lot better.
So we'll say, have I gotten a lot better, Kevin?
Yeah, so
Because
much
sometimes you
better.
tell me that you're like this, Nick, you can't say that. That'll put you in jail. Remember the whole boy orgy thing that I was talking about for a while?
Yeah.
Then we just leaned into that.
Leaned into
Rochelle
that
Sandberg
hard.
leaned into that. You know what I mean? Why
Yeah.
not?
Yeah.
You want to? Run us through the rest of the page.
Keep going down for a second. There's something I'm trying to figure out.
Oh, okay. Keep going down the perks.
Hold on. People are asking, is Greg never going to be on the morning show? No, Greg's going to be on the morning show all the time.
You think there's a camera live we can keep Greg away from? Not going to happen.
Crazy.
No, so Greg's crazy.
Greg's creeping on the corner right now.
The thing is, with Kind of Funny Games Daily, at least for right now, he's producing the show. He's not going to be hosting the show every day.
There he is.
You're asking why I'm on the show?
5 seconds.
Let me answer that question.
There we go.
Yeah, I am. Sometimes
Why
I
do
wear
you
the same
roll
shirt
a
as Tim.
toilet? Oh, Jesus Christ.
I love
why
it.
do I have toilet paper? Because I'm on the show so much, I'm TPing it. You're my house.
What does that even mean?
You never TP the house?
I have, but why are you TPing this? Because you're on it so much.
Because I'm still on it.
If you go to a house a lot, you don't TP it.
Well, you don't know. You never heard my stories about Poe.
Oh my God.
There you go. Now Nick's the mummy.
Look, I'm like a Star
Do you want to talk
Star
about
Wars
your,
character. I'm a Star
your
Wars character.
appearances on Games Daily in the morning show?
Sure.
And how they're going to differ?
Sure. Games Daily will be a lot like PS I Love You and Beyond, where it's a bit more serious, a bit more grounded. I have some news. I have some good discussion.
I told
points
people you
go
were going to
through.
be the Ted Koppel of the video game industry. Is that
I'm
accurate?
coming back for my title. I'm sick and tired of this. Max Scoville? I don't know. Who's the Ted
I don't
Koppel right
know.
now?
Who is the Ted
you
Koppel?
know, Klepek. I'm going to be the... here's what I want to be.
that
I want to
motherfucker.
be the video game industry's Patrick Klepek.
You should be.
On video.
Okay.
You know? That's
I do look like Dengar. Look, I look like Dengar.
We're gonna this will still also be I'm here tomorrow, right?
Yeah,
No?
he's on tomorrow.
No, maybe not. I think I'm on Wednesday with you for comics and such. Whatever.
I think
I'm gonna be
tomorrow's
on the
you
show
two.
too. And I'm gonna be on the show a lot.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it. I don't think I am, but we'll see. Doesn't matter. Dumb
You're gonna be
stuff,
on the show
fun
a lot.
stuff. The next show's gonna be really fun.
I'm excited for it. I'm excited to get back to
You are
get you guys
tomorrow.
back to that. Yeah, you're.
Damn it, that's a lot for me to do tomorrow.
No,
I don't wanna
you're
do
not
that.
gonna be on it.
Seems like a bad idea.
Me and
for
Andy can do
another
it.
show.
Yeah, that is.
No, I'm fucking around.
We can
Got the dick shot.
But yeah, so this is the same dumb stuff, but with more comics and movies.
You know what, Greg? We're in a business here, and I'd appreciate it if you didn't waste toilet paper. This stuff is valuable, and when it's not there,
This is from my personal
Kevin,
reserve on my desk for
is
blowing
it?
my nose, you know.
oh, I don't like this. This just kills my anal retentiveness. No, the whole roll has
It's
to get
still
thrown out.
usable.
It has to get
It's
thrown
still
out.
usable
You have to
for
throw it
blowing
out.
my
Oh my good Lord. All right, okay, moving right along. Then on Thursday, Kind of Funny Gamescast, you can watch live if you support at the $1 or above level on Patreon, Kind of Funny Games. It's exciting times because the Gamescast has an all-new format, no longer topic by topic. It will be debuting for the first time on Thursday. Then the episode goes live on Patreon on Friday, then live for everyone on Monday. That's going to be fun. Also, on Monday, July 3rd, so that's coming up in about 2 weeks, Kind of Funny Doodles returns. That's going to be great. You can also get it early at the $1 or above level on Patreon. I think that's kind of all we need to say. Oh, actually, the biggest thing...
big things. We got a lot more big things on Patreon, right?
The biggest thing I'd say on Patreon is the
$5.
podcasts are now ad-free.
Love it.
In both audio and video forms. So
So
thank
if you're
you all
tired
for your support.
of listening to Greg tell you what else you're gonna eat, a shoe, which I personally think is hilarious every single time.
Yeah.
But I can understand how it might wear on some of you out there, especially some of the hardcore supporters. Yeah, you can get those ad-free, which is fantastic. We love that. Ad-free is great. Ads are great too.
Pierre Create
They
says,
help pay for things like this.
is the Daily Show always going to be 2 people or will it sometimes be 3 or 4 people? It will always be 2 people.
Yeah, generally
There
2.
might be exceptions made in the future, but it is a 2-person show.
Yeah.
Just like PS I Love You was.
3-person with, if you count Kevin.
No, Kevin's not part of the show at all.
No, I just meant
The morning show.
the morning show. Kevin's everywhere.
Yeah, but in the Daily Show, he's not.
No, I know that.
That's what they're asking about the Daily Show.
Fair enough.
Oh, I thought you said morning show.
I thought you said morning show too.
I think you said morning show.
I just heard what I wanted
Don't
to
think I
hear
said that.
because that's what happens.
Pretty sure
it doesn't
you said
matter.
morning show.
Some of you are asking the most important question: where did I get this? Yes, this is a Starbucks branded cup. You can't tell because it's all monochromatic. That's the Starbucks symbol right there. The straw actually matches, but I bought this straw separate from a different one.
Good.
So it was the same colors.
I love you.
Yeah, I know.
I love you
it's
so
hideous.
much.
I feel like a 12-year-old right now. I just want you guys to know that.
John Fix saying, I didn't realize party mode was weekly. That's awesome. And someone else I lost in the chat, but they were saying, is party mode a limited thing? Like Doodles and Cooking with Greg you're going to
No.
be. No. Party mode is forever.
Never. It's a
Until
staple.
we decide to edit maybe
It's
one day.
going to
but
be super fun.
Yeah, it is.
I'm excited. I'm
weekly
excited
forever.
I'm excited about a lot for the next 6 months. I'm excited that we're really, as much as we are always going to be a garbage truck on fire, we are attempting to what? Andy, what?
We think you're really gonna like
And we think you're really going to like it.
Andy,
Look at those red
can you come in here real quick?
Show them the red fingers.
You gotta do it like you do it.
Oh, the thing.
God damn it, Andy! We're gone for a week. You forget your bit.
Andy.
I wonder where Andy is right now.
Where could Andy be?
Where could Andy possibly be right now?
I don't know.
Anthony Cortez.
Whoa.
So handsome.
Whoa.
What'd I miss?
Body mode coming soon.
My wife
very soon.
finally saw some stuff you were in, and she's like, "Wow, that Andy's, he's really cute."
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, so stay the fuck away from my wife.
Thanks, Dad.
Cool.
Daddy, I like
Daddy?
that. I like that.
Watch.
I like it a lot.
All right.
Nick,
So that's all the updates.
This is the kind of funny morning show. Each and every weekday, we come to you with all the nerdy news you need to know about, except for video game stuff, because that's now in our new show, Kind of Funny Games Daily.
Thank God
Stay
for me.
tuned.
I can actually, This is a godsend for me as well.
Yeah, it is.
I like that we're diversifying. I like that we're putting a lot more effort into each niches.
Niche is.
I was able to go, I went through some of these stories, and I'm like, I know some of these stories wouldn't have made it into the show last time, but now we got them, so it's good.
We're working it all through.
Yeah.
We'll see how the flow goes and how everything works. But what I wanted to talk about, Nick, is one of our new segments. Is on Mondays we want to talk about what did we watch this weekend.
Love it.
What did you watch?
I watched two things this weekend. I watched TJ Miller's HBO special, his comedy stand-up special, and I also watched, for the first time, Victor Frankenstein.
Okay. Max Landis's Victor
Here's what's going on in my parents' house, right?
What?
They've decided to go to DirecTV from AT&T. Okay. So their on-demand movies are a lot harder to find. So I was sort of forced to just kind of watch whatever's on TV. Now, if you don't know this about HBO, when they make something new, they play it because they have 15 HBOs. You know, on some cable services, they have HBO East, whatever. They'll play that thing every hour on the hour. So I couldn't get away from either of those two movies. Like TJ Miller's HBO special was playing literally every fucking hour.
Yeah.
And so I started watching it. And normally, I don't like to watch comedy specials with other people because if they're not if they're not fans of it, you know, they'll just kind of watch it, and if they don't laugh, then I feel obligated to not laugh. I'm like, oh, they're not enjoying this, so I'm not going to enjoy it. Kind of like whenever my wife watched Psych with me, I was like, get out of the room.
Yeah.
Just leave. You're fucking ruining the one thing I have in my life left. But it ends up, if you're a fan of TJ Miller, I think you'll like it. It was, for me, it
Do you?
What's that?
Because the word on the street is that if you're a fan of TJ Miller, this isn't up to par.
I'm not used to his stand-up. It wasn't necessarily, it didn't like vibe with me. It was some funny moments of it, but it wasn't the best like special I've ever seen in my life. It was contrasted to Victor Frankenstein though. It was Academy Award winning.
Yeah, you're not a fan of Victor Frankenstein?
It was cool. I like Victor Frankenstein. I just feel like
two-thirds are okay, right?
It was a fun concept. It's a fun way of putting that Frankenstein story together. I just thought toward the end, I was like, I don't know what's happening really.
Yeah.
It's a little bit muddled.
What is all
and
this?
I don't know. So I kind of wanted the Frankenstein monster to be there a skosh earlier in the movie. Like maybe the second act.
I
like
thought
25 minutes in, they're hunting it down.
Igor story was really cool.
That was cool. I liked that a lot. You put Harry Potter in anything, and I'm a huge fan.
But the other kid too, McAvoy.
I do like that. I like Professor X a lot.
Yeah.
He's the bomb.com. So yeah. So anyway, that's what I watched. What'd you watch this weekend?
Well, so it wasn't this weekend, but speaking of the TJ Miller thing, I did watch a stand-up a couple days ago.
Oh, cool.
Hassan Minhaj.
Oh, yeah.
Who I've never heard of, but Gia and I have, stand-up's kind of our go-to on Netflix or HBO.
That's
or
awesome.
whatever,
I love that.
When we're just chilling, just watching stuff. And it's very rare that we connect on it. It's not usually either she thinks it's funny or I think it's funny. When there's one that both of us are really like, oh man, that was fucking awesome. That's when we got something special. John Mulaney comes to mind.
John Mulaney's super funny.
This was when we started watching it, and immediately I was like, oh, fuck, I'm all about this. And she was not having it.
Really?
But by the end, we were both on the same page. And it's like, this is one of the best stand-ups I've ever seen. Just because it's so different, and I can see a lot of people not liking it. It is very millennial. It is very fast-paced. I feel like he talks maybe 100 syllables a second.
Yeah.
But I love it though because it just keeps going. And the coolest thing is, so he's from Davis, California, where a lot of my friends went to school. Panels. And look at this fucking set at Davis.
Yeah.
Like what the fuck? So there's a giant video wall in the center, and then there's all the wings. There's about 10 wings that go out. And what I like is he uses the camera and the walls as part of the show.
Yeah.
And in the beginning, it's like, oh, is this going to be kind of kitschy and distracting? Right. And it's not. It really adds to the jokes. And I feel like there are very few times that he relies on visual gags. There's a couple, but I feel like they're always earned. And he does cool things where like it gets deep a lot. Like it's very South Park.
Yeah, joke, so it's kind of like Neil Brennan's
there's a message
stand up a little bit.
Yeah.
Did you ever watch Three Mics?
Yeah. I didn't finish it. I was maybe 75% through. But man, I was so impressed by it. Like this, watching the stand up. If I ever see that he's coming through SF, like I want us to go.
He's here every once in a while. I actually was at an open mic night about a month ago. And I guess he had called and said he might come because a lot of the times what people don't realize is like these guys don't just make these acts up. Like you have to you do the act, but you have to sharpen it. You have to keep it going. So a lot of these guys will show up to like open mics or smaller clubs before they do the bigger clubs, just to kind of shake off the rust a little bit. And he was like, we had this list that was like 30 people long. And 30 people at open mic means you're not going, if you're last, you're not going on until like 4 hours from now. And he goes, hey, FYI, if Hassan Minhaj comes here, I'm bumping all of you for as long as he needs. And he's like, if you guys have a fucking problem with that, get your own Netflix special. Yeah. And I was like, that's funny. Anyway.
You should watch it though. I would be really
I really want to watch it.
And what you have to say about it. It's very Tim Gettys. Like, it's very YouTube. A lot of hand movements. Sure. A lot of like, what's up guys type shit. And the production value is just unnecessary. But obviously I'm all about it. People are asking, is it millennial in a PC way? No. It's millennial in a presentation way.
I think Hassan Minhaj writes for The Daily Show, right? Isn't he a correspondent? Yeah.
Yes.
So he's one of the on-camera correspondents as well, right? I don't watch the new Daily Show, so I don't know. But yeah, the guy's super talented, and he's quickly making a name for himself.
Did you watch
I actually saw, over the weekend, I went to the Comedy Store down in LA.
Yeah.
And saw Anthony Jeselnik.
No way.
Whoa.
Yeah. I was unfortunate. I had dinner beforehand. I was a little late, so I missed. There was 3 other comics there. I forgot who the land that I really wanted to see, but I missed them. But I came right as Anthony Jeselnik was starting his set, and it was awesome.
Really?
It was awesome. Yeah.
Man, how long was he up there?
Only 15 minutes.
Oh.
Yeah, but still, he did a few bits that I think I recognized from Thoughts and Prayers.
Yeah.
And it's just watching him do that, because there's such a weird vibe to see it in person.
Yeah.
This one girl who was getting predominantly more drunk as then I went on started like heckling him.
Oh God.
That did not end well for her.
Do that.
Not only did that not end well for her on that comedian, every subsequent comedian just fucking ripped into this poor girl.
Yeah.
And then she eventually got up to leave and fell down, and they had to like escort her out.
No.
Oh no.
It was interesting.
That is definitely something. The other thing that I watched this weekend was Cars 1. Because Gia had never seen it, and she wants to watch Cars 3.
Okay.
And I'm like, you don't need to watch Cars 2. So, and then, I walked in and she freaking got it and was watching it by herself. I'm like, what the hell? Never thought I'd see this. Well, Cars is a movie that I've always fought for. And I feel like I always will fight for. Because in the echelon of Pixar movies, it's not very high. But it is not nearly as low as people claim that it is. I feel like people get stuck up on some of the more childish aspects of it. Like the Mater character, the cable guy dude. Yeah. Yeah. And I get that. But it's a very solid story. Good characters. It has heart. I'm all about it.
I think I watched Cars 1 once. It didn't vibe with me. But I'm glad that they've stuck around enough to hit Cars 3, because apparently it's doing very well at the box office.
Yes. So let's bring up our first story.
This is our first story, which is Cars. The box office Cars 3 beats Wonder Woman with 53.5 million. All Eyes on Me nabs 27 million. Of course, that's just for the weekend. Wonder Woman is still thrashing everything out there.
Sorry.
What's up?
That's the other thing I watched this weekend. Wonder Woman.
Oh shit, that's important.
I was too busy because of Kind of Funny Live and E3, but then Gia and I were like, we got to do this shit. I really, really liked it.
It's good.
Yeah.
Solid film.
Not a perfect movie, but not a bad movie.
It took her 15 minutes to put that tiara on in that one scene. Could have done without that.
Dude, honestly, like that movie would have been so much better if it was a good 45 minutes shorter. Like not even 30, like 45 minutes could have just get out of there.
Here are the 3 things that I didn't like about the movie. 1, there were 2 awkward moments. The tiara moment, where I was like, what editor thought this was a good idea? And 2, the moment where she's like, oh yeah, I forgot my sword up on the roof. I guess I'll go get that. And then I'll come down. And then pretty much every moment with Chris Pine's people that did not need to be in that movie at all.
Oh,
at all.
Yeah, that was weird.
So bad.
There was a lot of weird stuff. I loved the first half of the movie.
I love everything with Gal Gadot and Chris Pine. Anything with those people, all the stuff on the Amazon island, little her, awesome.
Yeah,
awesome. Then we get to that weird part where someone's like, no, you know what we should do? We should totally copy Captain America 1, because that movie was good. Yeah, right? That was a great success.
It was good.
I don't want to spoil anything, so I'm going to keep this light. Yeah. But there was definitely a moment where I was like, oh, cool, I actually like this as an endpoint, and there doesn't need to be this giant one-on-one fight. And then there was a giant one-on-one fight, and that whole thing was, I feel like it kind of ruined the, and we'll talk about this off air because the spoiler stuff, but like,
and again,
it ruined the story for me, and I thought, I think that the plot of the movie was freaking horrendous.
I liked it.
Like, and I especially thought that the last act of story felt so undeserved, and it ruined all the setup for it. It ruined everything that like we worked towards. But I loved it as a standalone. I think Gal Gadot was amazing, and the chemistry she had with Chris Pine was fantastic. And all the comedy scenes in the movie, all the shit we saw in the trailer that I didn't like, I
Yeah.
still didn't like here. Like that, whatever that character's name was, Frou Frou McGee.
Yeah, to
You
be
know what I'm
fair,
talking about?
had they not shown those, I would have liked them. But the fact that you knew that those painful moments were coming, like she had a couple great lines where I love. This is spoilers, but fucking everyone out there has seen this by now. When she puts the glasses on, and they're like, yeah, that's better. And then the woman, the secretary woman's like, yeah, like people aren't gonna be able to look at her and still see the most beautiful woman ever made. Like stuff like that was good.
Yeah, I didn't like, nothing worked for me from her, but I thought that all of the comedy moments between Chris Pine and her.
Well, I loved that.
Fantastic.
I thought it was good. I thought
Very
they
well
were
written.
able to bring in a little bit of modern progressivism in there as well. Just a touch of it a little bit, which is nice. It was good.
Yeah.
So there's nothing more to the story. It's just Cars 3 is doing well. Look in about a year to 2 or 3 years from now, look for Cars 4. Next story, Tim. Mm-hmm. This one's right up your alley.
Yeah.
Attack on Titan, 3rd season airing in 2018.
I can't believe it.
I know. You were, of all people, are like, we're going to wait 4 years for the next season.
I mean,
and apparently someone's like, hey, this is making money. Let's keep going.
Let's read the story, because I haven't heard about this.
There is not much of a story. All it is there's a teaser they put out that shows season 3, and it has a date, which is, I believe, September of 2018. So, Kev, if you scroll down, I don't know if we can play this or not, but it says, this story is from Kotaku. It's written by Brian Ashcraft, who says, the wait between Attack on Titan's first season and its second season was around 4 years. Thankfully, the wait for season 3 won't be that long. Season 3 will be airing next year. Below is the official teaser for season 3. And they show that. That's all it is right here. You're seeing it. It just has coming 2018 on it. Now, who knows?
Yeah.
Maybe that's best laid plans.
Yeah.
Maybe it won't come for another 4 years, but you have to assume that because of I mean, this is probably one of the most popular animes in mainstream right now. So you have to assume, well, I say mainstream very loosely, that someone's like, hey,
Attack on Titan is
we need this.
fairly
We need to
mainstream.
get this next one out ASAP and capitalize on it.
So from my understanding, and someone in the chat, please correct me, I think they just split season 2 into 2 seasons.
Is that it?
Yeah. So I wouldn't doubt that this is coming that soon. I think that they tried to they're like, all right, we got these done. Let's at least start getting them out so that we can go forward, which I thought was a great call. Because I think that there's only 12 episodes in season 2.
Gotcha.
Where season 1 was 26?
24,
26. It was 26. 25? 25.
25.
Because episode 26 was the first of season 2.
Gotcha. Speaking of splitting things, one season into 2 seasons. Have you seen this news? Star Trek Discovery gets premiere date. Split first season rollout.
No shit.
No shit. I'll tell you what, I haven't been following this a lot, but just based on this image, I just got super excited for this because I'm like, wait a minute, this is going to be the first Star Trek that we see, a show that's going to be filmed in the same way a lot of other shows are, with a single camera, probably really beautiful, and like look more cinematic. I'm very excited about this now.
Oh, that's interesting. I didn't
Because you know,
realize
the last one that they rolled out, which I'm not,
Enterprise?
it was Enterprise, and it was still sort of shot in that same way that the
Studio.
ones before. Yeah, you kind of was like, well, let's not do too much depth of field. Let's not really worry too much about planning. Let's just get Scott Bakula and
Very
Jolene
TV.
Blaylock in a room together and see what comes up, you know? I remember one scene where they all got off the planet together and for some reason had to spread jelly all over each other.
Okay.
Which was not
Were you
bad.
gonna do it or not?
It was not bad. This story is over on The Hollywood Reporter. It reads, the first half of season 1 will kick off September 24th, with the second half of the season launching in January 2018.
There you go.
Not much more there. That's just kind of there's another interesting piece here, which I think more people will start to do. I'll read the story. CBS on Monday announced that the highly anticipated series will premiere on Sunday, September 24th at 8:30 p.m. The same night, the first 2 episodes will be available to stream on CBS All Access, with subsequent episodes premiering exclusively on the streamer every Sunday. However, the 15-episode first season on the sci-fi series will be split into 2 chapters. The first 8 episodes will roll out through November 5th, and then the series will return with 7 episodes in January 18th. Here's the interesting part. As announced at CBS Upfront's presentation of advertisers in May, Star Trek will be accompanied by a weekly after show, Talking Trek.
Of course. Of course.
Which will launch weekly exclusively on CBS All Access.
Par for the course.
Yeah, I
with
mean, it's
TV shows
understandable.
nowadays. But I
Everyone
mean,
saw the success of Talking Dead, and they were like, let's just do this all
This
the time.
goes to what you're saying, though, where they're kind of trying to treat this like a more upscale, like a cable show, even though it's not cable.
Yeah.
And I think that that's because of what we've seen with all the digital networks, like the Netflix and Hulu's and stuff, where it's like they need to step up their game.
gotta
Because
step up the game.
for a big property like Star Trek, you need to have that value, or else what are you adding?
It's true. I mean, granted, I am making a bold assumption that this is going to be shot cinematically, but isn't that what Star Trek's about?
There you go. I
Going
liked that.
boldly going where
like
no
that.
Star Trek show has ever gone before.
You know what, Nick? You know what I want you to do for me?
What do you want me to do?
Let's read some tips.
Okay, that sounds great. I gotta launch that website. Hold on one sec. Forgot to do that this morning. We're shaking off the rust, everybody.
Yeah.
We're
Did you like Wonder Woman, Kev?
I did. I thought the third act totally fucking like.
Yeah,
We're such
I think though that I think it was a good movie and it was a lot of fun, and I left the movie happy.
Yeah.
I was just like, holy shit! Like this was a very fun time, and I can't wait to see her in. It makes me excited for Justice League, which I didn't think I could be, because I've been super down on it.
I think she and Ben Affleck are gonna have fun chemistry. Because I feel like Ben Affleck is kind of nutty like Chris Pine, so it'll be fun.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Okay.
But, remember, again, this is the first film that really you can start seeing, what's his name, Jeff Johns' fingerprint on. That's right?
Yeah.
He's the
The
Kevin
DC dude?
Feige of DC.
Yeah.
So hopefully he's taking that big wheel of that ship and just kind of steering it back in the direction we
Are
want.
you guys afraid it's too little too late,
No.
though?
Yeah.
No.
I am, but
No, because I feel like, look, they've committed to a few of these movies. They have to
But,
keep doing them.
Justice League doesn't have his,
it doesn't.
and then like that, I feel like they needed a good movie and then a fucking strong hit, and they're not gonna get that.
Yeah, what they need to do is they need to keep the Jeff Johns, Joss Whedon connection going and bring him back into the fray.
Yeah.
Because he's already back in, but not the way we want him to be, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But we'll see. We'll see. Tips.
Yes.
Our first tip today comes from Chrononaut. Says, hey guys, just paying my birthday tax on the first Monday show since my son Harry was born on June 7th. Thanks for providing the good E3 coverage to get me through the first week. Everyone killed it.
happy birthday.
Happy birthday,
to
Harry. That's awesome.
June 7th.
A brand new best friend born every day.
Every day.
Zelda Zeppelin says, hey
fucking.
guys, shout out to Tim for recognizing me in my KF hat at E3.
Hell yeah.
I went to E3 alone, but as soon as I saw you guys and some other best friends at the GameSpot stage, I felt right at home.
That was fun.
That was
as
a dope.
hell,
That was a
man.
great moment,
Such
too.
a great show.
Shout out, true story. We had way more people there than Funhouse had.
True story?
I don't know. I can't back that up.
Yeah,
I didn't look.
I don't know if that was
I just,
true.
I hate those Funhouse guys so much because they're so good looking.
Nick, can I say this?
You can absolutely say this because we're starting it right now.
Nick is so jealous of Funhouse because Raul Coley.
Rahul is like best friends with all the Funhouse guys.
It's really upsetting to see them at a party together.
It's like heartbreaking.
Yeah.
You know how you ever in high school you had a crush on a girl
Yeah.
and she kind of liked you, but she just liked the other guy more?
Yeah.
And it was so obvious. And then like literally got to a point where Andy and I, after a party that we were at with Rahul, like we were all hanging out. It was super fun. And he was like, we're like, hey, let's all go grab some food together. We were all talking about, I don't know if anyone actually told Rahul this, but we were talking about grabbing him to grab some food. And then we lost him, and we get to the place where we're gonna grab food, and it's him and Bruce, and they're over in the corner, and they're there for 3 hours just hanging out, talking. They're laughing, touching each other's arms.
Single table, like the little one-on-one
Really?
table.
But it's
I
not.
love it.
I mean, when I say in the corner, I mean it's us, a table that's empty, and them.
Yeah.
And and Andy and I just kept looking over, and we're like, Funhouse.
I love it. Because throughout the night, I mean, you at one point, I don't know if you remember this, you did tell him this. Like you looked Raul in the eyes and said, "I hate Funhouse."
It's not that I hate Funhouse. It's just I hate
That he loves them
that you
more.
love them more. Rahul. I know you're probably not watching this. I'm sure someone will clip this out.
I'm sure you're watching Open House.
Yeah, you're probably watching fucking the disc show they do. Where they're like, let's put the demo disc in and fucking play Doom 3D or whatever
Sweet
the fuck.
Jesus.
It
We need
doesn't
to do
matter,
in
man.
nicknames at some point of nicknaming Funhouse shows.
All right, Adam and Bruce work out. Adam and Bruce don't work out. It's fine. More tips. Sorry, guys. I went off a tangent on that. DJ Kento, our good friend, says, Nick looks so happy, sorta looking like Dengar. Can we please get Nick to cosplay as a Star Wars character? With that beard, he'd make an awesome
You as
Jedi Master.
Dengar would be awesome.
I'll fuck up some Dangbar. Dangbar.
Yeah, yeah, you will.
Slightly Jaded Gamer says, happy to see everyone surviving the last 2 weeks. Best of luck with all the new content. Love you guys. DJ Kento has given us another tip and said, Nick, check out the new Showtime show, I'm Dying Up Here. It's a fictionalized version of Comedy Store-esque comedy in the 1970s. Amazing acting and great real comedians. And RJ Seiler from MMPR.
You know what MMPR is?
Mighty Morphin Power Rangers?
Oh, shit. There you go.
I have seen it. I liked the first episode. And when I was at the Comedy Store on Friday, I forget the gentleman's name, but the guy who's the redhead in it, I believe, was on stage, and he was fucking hilarious. Hilarious. He had a whole bit about bullying that was to die for. M. Frit says, hey gang, first time watching live and tipping Tim. Anything you can say about the Kind of Funny panel at RTX, ? I can't wait to see everyone there. And at the autograph signing, love you all.
It will happen. That's all I can say. What I know will be even better than that, though, is the Kind of Funny versus Screw Attack versus Game Attack versus Make a 64 panel.
Do you think that,
happen.
conservatively,
Yeah.
you don't have to tell me this because we haven't actually talked about this yet, do you think Boy Orgy is making an appearance at this?
I don't know. I think that they might have to.
Do you think that Boyardi should make an appearance in all white shorts and linen tops?
We need to
with
talk
the bomber
about this
jackets?
in a second.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because there's some emails I gotta get back to.
Fantastic. Red Rising 95 says, from now on, everyone will know Gal Gadot as Wonder Woman, but for me, nah, son, she'll always be my girl, Giselle first.
Hell yeah, she will. Dude, I will say, Gal Gadot, she needs to stay away from airport runways.
Yeah, she really does. They're killers.
Not good luck there.
Especially airport runways that are 75 miles long.
Yeah, no, not
Yeah.
a good track record.
555 Med says, Nick, you killed it on the Schmodown. That was a hell of a match. Hope you guys can do it again soon. BTW, I've got to know what it was like sitting next to Dan Murrell in the free-for-all. Love the new shows. Well, I got the shit kicked out of me in the free-for-all, so yeah, it was terrifying.
So there was that.
DJ Kento said, this is our last tip for now. He said, did you hear that Danny Elfman is scoring the Justice League? Junkie XL got pulled. Junkie, yeah. Got pulled. Elfman is scoring Batman again. That's
Really?
awesome. Did not hear that.
I did not. That sounds fan-fucking-tastic.
That does sound cool.
Interesting. All right.
That's it for tips for now.
So we're calling the tips. We're calling the tips. What's that, Kev?
Oh, that's the no more tips.
Oh.
Kevin just went like this.
Nope.
No,
Not-
he
not
didn't
right.
do that.
He did a
He
little
did
bit of
not do that
this,
at all.
like, go.
Let's do the
Alien
giveaway.
Dick, stroking dick.
4 ways to win this beautiful giveaway, Nick. 1, be right here in the Twitch chat. 2, be a subscriber on Twitch. You can also use your Twitch Prime subscription if you have Amazon Prime to once a month subscribe to us and get a free subscription, free chance to win. It's fun. 3, patreon.com/kindafunny, and 4, patreon.com/kindafunnygames at the $2 or above level will get you qualified to win. 4 chances to win. They're all additive. It's a good time. Today, the winner is from patreon.com/kindafunnygames, Sean Bissonette.
Yeah, you are.
You have won Friday the 13th on the PlayStation
Everyone's
4.
hella into that. Congratulations,
Bow,
Sean.
bow,
He's in
bow,
it.
bow.
Bow, bow, bow,
Do you need me to
bow.
reach out?
Yes.
Yes, please, Kevin.
On it,
Yes.
on it.
So,
Man, this show's like faster now. It's crazy.
yeah.
I like
yeah.
it.
We got to figure out the timing on it.
Here's the thing. We have a couple more fun news stories, but yeah, we do
We're
have
not
to.
getting to the news.
No, I know we're not going to get to that, but we do have to figure out how to like smush those.
Well, the
back
problem is
out
we
into it.
spent 15 minutes talking about all the changes.
We got to tell people what they
beginning of
want.
the show. Yeah,
we got
so-
to tell people what's happening.
But
What is happening?
now it's time for a new segment
Yeah.
on the Kind of Funny Morning Show that will be a new
Fantastic.
daily segment of
Kevin,
the
roll
show.
the graphic. One day we'll have graphics to roll.
One day. We've heard your feedback. You guys want to be appreciated for being the awesome best friends that you are. You guys are like, hey, so you're always calling out the same people. And we're like, hey, we need help. So there's a new system where now you can nominate a best friend that we will shout out. I don't have the link for you to nominate. Greg Miller's figuring that out. I'm sure he'll be tweeting and he'll be doing some stuff. If he can hear me, that'd be cool. No? Okay, cool. We'll figure that out tomorrow. But for now,
Wait, I think I have that.
I want to say, shout out to Valomech. Valomech was nominated by Nico, aka Wildblood. He nominated Valomech because of his thoughtful contributions to discussions, he's considerate of others, supports the European KF community by posting the news of new game releases and sales. He's an all-around good guy. So shout out to you, Valomech.
That's nice.
Thank you. I've seen your name many times in the different communities, and you're doing good work out there. We appreciate it for making this place a better place.
And we promise that we'll get that URL refer done ASAP.
Yeah, we will.
It's not done yet. Just checked it.
We're working through it. Still a garbage truck on fire. All right, Nick.
Yes.
It is time for the 3 and 3.
You'll call Moriarty 3 and 3, ladies and gentlemen. We'll take 3 questions, comments, or concerns from the chat, and then we'll go into sub-only mode. Just like DJ Kanto said right now. How do you spell it? What's their Twitter? I don't know what that question means, but it is spelled.
Valomech?
No, I'm joking around.
Valomek.
There you go.
Is that in the dog?
Yep. It's under the PS I Love This Best Friend XOXO segment.
The Midlife Gamer says, "Do you guys need an Excel sheet so you guys don't redo names?"
We have that. So that's
do
the
have
thing.
that.
This shit is set up. I just don't know what the link is. Greg does.
Brad Eric Murphy says, "Nick, which would you rather host, Fear Factor or To Catch a Predator?" Well, I feel like To Catch a Predator because then I'd be like the entire time they'd be looking for me.
Yeah.
And I'd be like, no,
You're
like
there the
orchestrating
whole
shit. You know?
time.
It's like when they hire Hannibal Lecter to like solve
Yeah.
crimes that he fucking committed.
Yeah.
But
Good Lord.
I don't mean it that way. I mean like Predator is like
Oh my God.
cool
Nick.
way in
You
a
can
cool
just
way.
stop
All
there.
right. Nick, did you see the trailer for Daddy's Home 2? No, but I'm sure it's fucking hilarious. I'm gonna drag Greg to that hook or crook.
Cancer Cookie says, Tim, does your love for Disney extend to Pixar? What are your top 3 Pixar movies? Of course it does. I love Pixar. In fact, I think Pixar is better than Disney.
Oh, yeah.
Not that that's a hot take or anything, but yeah. No,
well, as far as
the level,
animated movies?
No, I'm talking the level of quality. I'm talking about like the movies that they put out. I think
Toy
stem to
Story's the greatest thing
stern,
alive.
they're fantastic.
Oh, I would agree.
What are
But
my top 3?
Not compared to all Disney, though, because Star Wars is way better.
Well, that's new Disney.
Star Wars is
We're
better.
talking about
Star Wars is
obviously
better.
Classic
the animated
Disney movies.
shows. We're talking
How to
Dangar
Train Your
says,
Dragon, though,
Dangar
you know?
says Star Wars is better.
All right, fair enough.
Yeah.
Lucid Dream says, Tim, how will Gamescast differentiate itself from Kind of Funny Games Daily? Pretty easily. So here's the deal. Kind of Funny Games Daily is focused on news and our reaction to the news. Whereas Kind of Funny Gamescast is more about what we're playing and big topic of the show stuff. So when topics get brought up on Kind of Funny Games Daily, the idea is we hit on it and then we're like, oh, let's talk about this as a topic of the show this week on Gamescast.
Yeah,
and then we do the deeper dive. I think it's going to be fun. There's also a couple fun segments on Gamescast that I'm working on. One of them is This Week in Gaming, where I'm going to go back in time and be like, This Week in Gaming in September 1992, and talk about some history.
Right.
People like their history.
Well, I like that. You know, I love that because the Hollywood Reporter does that every once in a while. Where I think today they have I forget what the review was for, but they'll do every once in a while. They're like, "Hey, this is our review of this movie from like 1984."
Yeah.
Just in case you wanted to ever see what
That's fucking
It's
awesome.
fucking awesome, man. It's really
so
great.
I want to try to do that. Let's get into sub-only
Now,
chat.
Tim, how can you become a subscriber though? You can pay money, or you can go to Amazon.com if you have Amazon Prime. This is what I'm getting at. Driving.
Where did this come from?
Because we haven't talked about that yet.
We did.
Did we?
Yeah.
Amazon Prime, Twitch
Yeah,
Prime.
when we did the giveaway.
All right, cool. Show's going fast, everyone. Show's going
Blitz
fast.
Flame says, what happened to the PS4 app? It never got approved by Sony. That was the problems. They were working on it. Still could happen at any moment, but it's in Sony's hands at this point. So we announced that at Kind of Funny Live 2, and we said that it might not ever happen.
Yeah.
We got all of our programming done. There's a working, not even prototype. It works. And it just, we gave a bunch of feedback, and it's pretty freaking cool. But yeah, Sony just hasn't approved it. And there's a whole set of logistics there, but not in our hands. It's in their hands. And literally, it could go up at any time or it could never go up. So
just keep your eyes peeled for that.
yeah.
Because it's like it could happen at any time. Friendzone Hughes says, Nick, how about that Mayweather versus McGregor fight? Thoughts on that? I think it's going to be interesting. It's going to make a fucking lot of money, but I wonder if it's going to be a real fight or more of a spectacle fight, similar to when Rocky Balboa fought Thunder Lips in Rocky 3. I don't know if it's going to be a gimmick or not. Greg, I just made a Rocky Balboa Thunder Lips reference. Remember that?
And not a strong note. That's what I like to see.
Yeah, there you go.
Luker8125 says, Internet Explorers, will they be in ARMS party mode? Abso-fucking-lutely. Stay tuned for Gamescast this week. We'll be giving our impressions of ARMS. I've been playing a shit ton of it. Greg, you been playing that?
Oh, yeah.
You liking that ARMS?
Yeah.
Greg's liking that ARMS.
Guess
Arms.
again, better than me.
Really?
Better than Scott Lowe.
Okay.
Better than Shuhei Yoshida.
Whoa.
Wouldn't deny it.
Is it weird to have dinner with Shuhei Yoshida and Scott Lowe in the same place?
Yeah, it's hard to believe that like Scott would grace me with his presence.
Yeah, that is a way to put it. So, Nick, can you do me a favor?
Yes, Tim.
Can you read me them subs?
Oh, we're gonna read
so
the
we can
subs
get ready
right
for that
quick.
Kind of Funny Games Daily.
Stand
First
by.
episode starting very soon.
Sorry, I gotta shake off the rest. This is when I give you guys the spiel about the Amazon Prime thing again. If I read your name, you're a sub, a resub, and we love you very much for that. Remember, if you have Amazon Prime, you get one Twitch Prime subscription for free, which you have to re-up every month. So if you haven't done it this month and you're wondering, what the fuck, I'm not a subscriber, that's why. Amazon doesn't like make it easy, but they do make Whole Foods delivery easy now, probably.
Yeah,
if they
they
just bought
bought
Whole
Whole
Foods.
Foods.
So
That's
that's
the whole thing.
fantastic. Either way, we thank you very much for your support. Just like, crap, sorry, there's a lot of people here. Oh, this is gonna take a while. Stand by. Okay, just like Malomo Joey is subscribed. The Platinum Prince Josh Graves says, Tim, have you gotten a chance to look at Crash Bandicoot trophies? Nerd Today says 9 months. Ish Kebab 906 says, damn, 5 months. Pumped for the show today. Happy to see y'all back. Great job on E3. New Flash says, 26 months. Can I get a shout out from the Peruvian love machine, Big Kev Dog? Kevin.
What do you want me to say?
That's
Shout
it.
out.
You're good. Pocket
There it
Rocket
is.
16. I don't know. What the fuck? IFIM Ryan Animal Dian. What the fuck? I don't know what that is. Pierre Creates. Kobayashi Maru 85 says 10 out of 10 for the E3 coverage, my boys. Thank you. NATO J18 says just got back home from Austin after touring the Australia after touring the USA visiting my KF and 4 Yank 1 Aussie friends. Thanks for everything, guys, and come back to Aussie. I swear I won't cover Tim in beer again. Did you get covered in beer in Australia?
During the it was a whole.
You asked
There's
for
a
it.
video of it. You should watch it.
Mountain Manatee, Jedi Pyro says 14 months, long enough to gestate and reimpregnate. Keep up the awesome work, lads. W Beams 76 says 6 months. This is starting to get serious. Maybe Nick and I can go to third base, buddy. I'm waiting there for you. Chick in the chat says 6 months of me robbing Amazon and gain some of that my dignity back. Just some though. Turncoat says good luck with the new show. Keep fucking that chicken. Hashtag boy orgy for life.
Hell yeah.
Spelled it with force. You know it's real.
It's real.
Sir Chalupa Batman has subscribed. Lilith the Pale has subscribed. Maxter666 says awesome E3 coverage, guys. Keep fucking that chicken. MC Autonomy has subscribed. X Twisted Hunter X says good luck on your new changes. Looking forward to listening and watching the new content. Toby Wankboy. Toby Wankanobi has subscribed. Burgeoning Flame. Clever. Sometimes they get me, you know. Every once in a while they get me.
Every time.
Cleverly
you
says,
reading anything really is
I
just
love
like,
each and every one of you sexy beasts. Shout out to the Kind of Funny Sexy Quarters AIM chat. Come join us. Jesus Christ, I don't even want to know what that is. Easy Mode Mitch says I can't recommend 3 mics. Dave Chappelle's new stand-up is up on point though. Oh wow, okay. Well, that was negative. Handsome Jax. Death Bird X. Stinky Pete 22 says, love the new standby screen. Can't wait for the new content. M. Frit says, love y'all for life. Mater Horror says, thank you, Colin, for KFL 3 and the new content. Keep it up. As you guys know here, Colin's left a long time ago, but he's still responsible for everything. Woody Allen, 30 for 30. Woody Allen says 30 for 30. 7 Curses, oh, why 31, holy shit. 7 Curses has just subscribed. Owl64 says, Nick needs to lather Kevin up with jelly. How do you know that hasn't happened? Probably happened this morning. Lila Noir says, 2 months, I'm on a roll, so give me that butthole. Flashy Andy says, 1 year, boys, thanks for everything. Still buzzing from Kind of Funny Live 3. Mean Old Joe has subscribed. Bungle of Grundles has subscribed. See, that every like 5th gets me. Amy Gills. Eternal Echoes 5 says, 1 year, I watched Starship Troopers and Fight Club for the first time this past weekend. I know I'm decades late. Fantastic films. You have excellent taste. GS Revolution 74 says, pumped for the new shows. Liquid Penguin is subscribed. Fossil Brave 03. Kind of Funny's Paw Dog. Darwin.
Padawan.
Oh, Padawan.
Padawan's the word, man.
Kind of Funny's Padawan. Not a real word. Dynamics. DJ Munch says 2 months. It was great getting to talk to you guys at E3. You guys had great coverage this year. JC Stir says, I'm about that Need for Speed payback. Okay. Green Lantern 188. You're 89. KB Toys 7 says, hurrah, go me and you and us. Jammin 8581 is subscribed. David Celery. Zyger 1337 says, 30 months. Love you guys. Thanks for making Kind of Funny Live 3 and E3 best weekend the best. See you guys at RTX. See you there, Zyger. Curse of the Ninja says, keep up the good works, gents. Neezy says, very happy to help you boys out. Appreciate that. Alien 5000 has subscribed. Chicks 18. Brudanos 25 says, how was the Sex Dungeon? Best story? Excited for the new material. My 2-year-old is becoming a fan. Good, start him young.
Weird segue.
Not in the Sex Dungeon. Start him young on our content. The Sex Dungeon, they gotta wait till they're released. Never, don't even go. Gwen Stacy Liz says 28 months, and I don't even know what this show is. Moriland says, give you that Prime money. Finis has subscribed. Aquwolf, AK Wolfie, X-Dude X05 says 30 months. G Cusano has subscribed. Positive Splash says, hey dudes, thanks for 9 months. About to travel from Seattle for 2 months for an internship. Remember, Nick works hard. Remember, Nick, words are hard. So is punctuation, apparently. Positive Splash. Maybe we all could use that. Sco Nuts says nerf this. Hollow Joey has subscribed. The Ace of Knaves is subscribed. Closure 08 says, damn, 7 months. Hell yeah. Thanks for the lunchtime entertainment, boys. Parker Ace 1, Airwick 14. Russellmania 82, Blanket Fort 83 says, resubbing right at the end. Will I make it? Yes, you did. And Fantasy Phil has just subscribed.
Thank you all very much. Now, I want to say one thing to all the people in the chat and all the people watching this. We will figure out this whole sub thing. We will figure it out. I understand that it takes up so much. We'll talk, but I think that we might move this after Games Daily. Okay. The subredding, because it is a little intrusive and not fun for people. But we'll figure it out.
It's fun for me though, because I
No,
like
it's
to,
not fun
I like
for you,
to try
Nick.
to read all those names, and every
Oh
once in a while
my
I get
God.
a giggle. Like Amy Gills, who would name herself that?
All right.
That's crazy.
Here we go. Thank you for joining us for the Kind of Funny Morning Show. Kind of Funny Games Daily, episode 1 will begin very shortly. We just need to set something up. You're going to see a beautiful little transition screen, and it's going to come up soon. Until tomorrow, adios, amigos.
And stick around. We'll be right
That's
back.
your sign off.
Fucking